Of all the Orthodox churches, the Syriac Church is probably the oldest after that of Jerusalem. Its presence goes back to the early days of Christianity. In fact, immediately after Pentecost, the gospel was preached in Antioch, inaugurating the first missions to the west and towards Asia. The Syriac Orthodox Church was quickly elevated to the status of patriarchate, but the vast territory under its jurisdiction afterward decreased. The Patriarchate of Constantinople removed a portion of its provinces. Others declared themselves autonomous, such as Persia in 410, Cyprus in 431, and Jerusalem in 451, when the Council of Chalcedon caused an even more radical division. The Christological dogma of the two natures is indeed highly contested in the East. The Patriarch of Antioch strongly defended the monophysite position, one nature of Christ. Attempts to oust him failed. Chalcedonians and non-Chalcedonians strongly opposed each other. The non-Chalcedonians, hostile to the domination of Byzantium in the 7th century, favored the victorious entry of Arab Muslims in Syria. These would ultimately only partially respect the freedoms promised to the Christians. But overall, the Chalcedonians have an easier situation than others. In the 16th century, the movement for union with Rome, led notably by the Capuchins, largely influenced the Syriac Church, and the idea of a Syriac Catholic Church was born. In 1781, a bishop was elected patriarch and professed the Catholic faith. He was followed by a number of faithful and clergy, but the other party elected its own patriarch, and so the Syriac Orthodox hierarchy persists. Related to the complex history of the Patriarchate of Antioch, two other Syrian Rite communities should be mentioned. Indeed, in the 17th century, an important part of the Malabar Church of India turned to the Syriac Orthodox Patriarchate and was placed under its jurisdiction. It is now a semi-autonomous church. In 1930, part of the church became Catholic while keeping the Syrian Rite, and is now called the Malankara Church. The Patriarch of the Syriac Church resides in Damascus, Syria. The Syriac Orthodox bishops have been present in Jerusalem since 793 and permanently since 1471. Today, the Syriac Orthodox community in the Holy Land is small. It has 1,500 followers concentrated in the area of Bethlehem and Jerusalem. The Archbishop resides in Jerusalem at the Monastery of St. Mark. The Syriac Orthodox have an interest in the Church of the Holy Sepulchre and have a chapel there, where every Sunday at dawn they celebrate the liturgy. The Syrian Rite is performed in Syriac, and readings are made in the local language. The main Eucharistic prayer is called the Anaphora of St. James. The liturgy of the Mass consists of 3 parts, called respectively the Sacrifice of Melchizedek, the Sacrifice of Aaron, and the Sacrifice of Jesus Christ. Many prayers originate from the Jewish tradition and demonstrate that the Syriac Church is partly inherited from Judeo-Christian communities. The political and economic situation weighs heavily on this small community and its development. However, the Syriac Orthodox Church has demonstrated a surprising strength. Able to cope with today's problems, she is trying to secure her future in the Holy Land.